I don't have the thing on. Oh well. Get on some talk. Hey, you're back. Okay, this is a shorter recap because we didn't actually start Act 6. We just finished basically the tournament arc. We're getting our mysteries slowly revealed to us as we get through here. We still do not have all the answers, so I can't really do a full recap because I don't got no answers to recap with. Best that I can tell, we are in a situation where this dude's causing alternate dimensions shit and shenanigans. Now the real question though, is who is in the alternate dimension? Is it Rover or is it Cutathea? Who knows? I was like, man, my face is big. Hold up. I do not like I have to set this like every time. There we go. I wonder if there's a way to like permanently set it. Alright. We are starting Act 6 now.
You've come, warrior!
Still very much in love with her. Oh, autoplay's not on. Why? It's like a statue or something. Why is it jiggling?
The mighty guardian, Arudicus Arsenosa, is not the kind of echo to warm to crowds.
Is that
The
armor
lioness
plated?
favors
Like,
the strong, the
how's it jiggling?
unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy will find her arms welcoming. But she is still an echo and can't talk.
These sounds.
What is it? Did you feel something just now?
I only heard strange sounds. Tell me, what direction did the lioness
I'm
just look
getting the
toward?
feeling that where
veil
the
of
Rover
glory.
is the one in the.
It's where all heroes, blessed by the glory forged in iron and fire, find their rest.
Why is it different order in? Whatever. I was just said. Oh, so she's just kind of literally what she said.
But on the long path of hunting, many died with their bodies missing. Only their weapons
Do I need to
returned.
do the review thing? I'm starting to get the feeling that's the source of people who didn't pay attention. They're like, oh, what'd you say? Hit review.
Arsenosa's frequency is woven from the cries of souls in battle. The battered weapons still carry the will of their former masters, whispering the deeds left undone.
Oh, autoplay.
To touch such weapons is a rite of great importance for those who claim glory in the great Aegon and receive the lioness's blessing. Hearing the voices of our ancestors by Arsenosa's side is a great source of strength for Septimontians.
Before meeting Buling, when I touched the echo in that village, I felt a layered, indistinct frequency.
Right.
It was like what Abby described on our journey to Septimont, but the source eluded me at the time. But now, I found it. The source of that power lies in the Veil of Glory. The closer the lioness gets to it, the clearer it becomes.
She waits for us there, Shall we go together? I'm not sure if Septimontian rituals will interest you, but you might uncover something useful, no?
Oh. The controller died. Keeps disconnecting when I don't use it for a while.
Perfect. Let's head out.
I love her. I will keep saying this.
What is it?
I need her in my life.
Nothing. Just a dizzy spell. Overexcitement after the win. Or something. Anyway, it's no matter. Let's continue.
She's so cute! Alright, here we go. Just gonna double check 2 things. Quests. Are we in focus mode? Yes. Okay, good. So we travel somewhere else, we do not get accidentally kidnapped into another quest like the last time. Backpack is really back. I want to see if the codex script thing updated. Yes, it did. It updated. Yes. Okay, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yes. So, for whatever reason, when we first arrive... Wait, what? Maya heard voices. Can I speak? Holy shit. The incessant... Okay, I can't say this fucking word. Hold on. Because we ain't no bitch. We are actually gonna learn how to say this word. Oh god. Firefox, what are we doing? Second. Because I want to know this. I feel like it should be easy to pronounce it and make it out to be. I'm going to blame the fact I am not a white man.
Incessantly.
Incessantly? That's how it's spelled. Alright. The increased letters really threw me for a loop. Incessantly reminded her of her failures, her lowly origin, and the disappointment she brought to her fans. The people who once shouted her name from the stands, laughing in celebration at her victories. That coarse, unrestrained laughter had at one time felt warm, giving her strength in the early days when she first stepped into the arena. Now everything had changed. Maya covers her ears, yet the voices still thunder in her mind, refusing to fade. The fight is about to begin. In the empty locker room, she sits alone as shivers rack her body, and screams tear through her throat. She was outside when we saw that, though. Interesting. They changed the architecture. This is interesting, because we have Source. Because it was just this before. Now we have Source, where I assume we're seeing, like, the past. That's why it's called Source. It's not backstory. The interesting thing here, and that's what I was talking about last time, is that the parts where we actually play as Cardathea are actually happening in real time. And what makes it weird, because when Rover first arrives to this island, to Septimont, she got that memory of Cardathea fighting
These
the
days
Echo.
have been a feast of victories.
Hello, talk.
Becoming champion, the glory, all thanks to you.
Okay, let's do a sec. It's interesting because when Rover first arrived at this island, she got the quote flashback of Cardathea fighting that Echo, but it turns out it wasn't a flashback. It was a memory from the future sent to us, who was in the past, quote present, /present, whatever. So this makes it really weird. It's just like, what's going on? What is going on? Oh god, look at Let us pass. Okay.
Wind guide me. Strange.
Whoa!
Why are so many appearing all at once?
Oh, okay. Horrifying. Hopefully I don't fuck up the dodge. God, yes! The sauce!
Lackluster. With me!
Oh, the sauce! It's so real.
Smell fear.
Oh, it's really cool. Again.
I thought tacit discords didn't usually appear around the border mountains.
These tacit discords didn't gather from the surroundings. It's more like they spawned from thin air.
Look, it's just ahead. The Veil of Glory, where heroes are laid to rest.
We'll go around it in case there's a cutscene there, because I'll activate this. That's interesting. Just pop out of nowhere. Yeah, like we had that flash, and it flashes back to where Carthia is, her dimension, basically. So yeah, really starting to think Carthia is an actual dimension.
You are from my homeland.
That girl just now, that was Mia. The closer to the Veil of Glory, the more the normal world and the anomaly overlap. Whatever lies ahead must be the key to all
But
of this.
which, that's the thing, I'm still trying to figure out which was actually the
I
normal
need to
world.
rethink everything.
Which one's the anomaly?
Septimont, Lupa, Cardathia, Mia, the Lioness of Glory. All of it.
Maybe it is actually we are in the
Cardathia
actual one,
arrived in
but I don't know.
Septimont.
The way the
Not
dude's
waiting for
powers
me or
work
attempting
is so
contact.
fucking weird. It makes us.
Something must have happened to prevent her. If something cut her off, aside from the Fraxidus, it could have only been the Threnodian, which should be dead.
Unless there's another one.
But Septimont holds no faith in the Sentinel, and the Threnodian was never able to establish influence here. Maybe it's not that simple. The Threnodian controls the mind of its followers through their faith. Mia is a Ragunesi, and likely a follower of the Order of the Deep. If the Veil of Glory is an important rite for champions, perhaps Mia went there. And it was there she vanished. Her hysterics, hallucinations, and loss of control in the arena were signs of the Threnodian's corruption.
Very astute.
Malova once said, "The closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale." In this great Aegon, Lupa is the protagonist. Years ago, it was Mia. Now I'm seeing Mia's image flicker in and out throughout this journey. If the Mia I see is under the Threnodian's control, does that mean securing the protagonist role is key to its plan? When I first met Lupa, I sensed what felt like Cardathia's frequency on her.
Why we gotta show
Later,
this
I
image?
also felt the
Like it make me
Threnodian's
sad.
presence. Did they cross paths? If Cardathia is part of this story, the likelihood is high. Could Lupa have forgotten? Did they meet without realizing it? Or is she lying and already under the Threnodians' influence? Was Frolova telling the truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the dark tide? Or is she just another one of its victims?
Stop asking questions. Just tell me the answers at this point. Let me get to that.
Hey! Is something wrong? Is there something you need? Or something you want to say?
She's so cute. Doubt her. Tell nothing. Why? I think at this point you should tell the truth.
I'm sorry. I don't recall crossing paths with Cartothea, but you could be right. I may have and just forgotten about it. These past days, there have been moments when I feel lost, forgetting.
Some of these
what I was
dialogue
doing
choices,
a
I wonder if they
heartbeat
are
ago.
actually definitionally the same thing anyway.
I don't know if it's the Threnodians' work, but if something is wrong, and it's trying to twist my mind,
It seems like one of those choices where she would actually say something different.
you'd make the right call, wouldn't you, my fellow warrior?
I don't know about that.
You'd protect my honor and my dignity.
Salute your heart.
There's more at stake than that, Lupa. I've heard the Septimont saying, all for glory, fear no death. But sometimes, living takes more courage than dying.
Well then, that'll do just fine. I trust you, warrior, just as you trust me.
It doesn't matter if the story's end is already written or yet to unfold. I'll trust my own judgment to guide it where it must go.
I hear cowering prey. It's hot now!
What sauce? Let's go!
With me!
God, I love the sauce. I love her sauce. Oh, I love her sauce. Woo!
Glory is upon us!
I need that so bad. Shit, dude. Most characters I actually
Those
like, and
blades,
she probably won't be on rerun for a long
and
while.
halberd embedded in
I'll be so
stone.
sad.
They're the weapons of the fallen heroes. We have a tradition in Septimont. Touch them and listen to the whispers of those who once wielded them.
I mean, stop autoplay. Mildly horrifying. What do you mean, rusty axe? Where's the axe? I've been a halberd. What the fuck you mean, axe? This might be Mia's sword, potentially. To play back on. Oh. Oh. I thought we were swapping back to Cartothea.
This is Hercules' sword.
Oh.
You remember the waters of the upper city, right? You were looking for Cartathea. Hercules was the one that the statue was based on. Ages ago, the dark tide bore down on Reganese, and Septimont didn't escape. Hercules was the son of the Ephor back then, and he led our warriors to face the Tacit Discords. He died in that cursed tide, his strength worn down to nothing. His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back. In this land, intense emotions easily blend with other forces. The Lioness of Glory was born from the fiery passions of heroes, so she holds sway over their weapons. Back then, this sword was growing more sinister due to the corruption. But all these years later, it has become a memento of a hero.
I feel something strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is pointing.
Down.
It's coming from underground. Is it inside the mountain itself?
That's reuse of animation, by the way, because she used that similar animation, and she was like trying to detect Cartathea with her sword.
That's why it seeks. Power needs room.
More Tacit Discords, just like last time.
For a second, the world shifted, just like it did when I saw Mia. Every time there's an overlap like this, the tidal blade appears as well as Tacit Discords.
I hear cowering prey. Lackluster! With me! Time to fight! Glory is upon us!
God!
The fight is on!
I gotta look at the old animation. Did they stop doing the old animations where they would show the the tacit mark and then do
The
full
tidal
animation?
blight. It's an outgrowth of the dark tide itself. Why is it suddenly appearing like this?
Mask suddenly back on.
We'll clear it out first, then check if that sword is the source.
Just okay. Also, why is she so cute? Why is she wolf mode? If I just stay like this, can I take a photo while I'm still her? I can. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh my god.
You're here. In my previous match, I slipped and left an opening, but my opponent failed to notice. He gradually lost his advantage. And here, he started to panic until... I knocked him down with a single blow.
Fucking analyzing her matches. I love her. Oh my god, but oh my god, she's a Disney princess. Alright, hold on, I need to take a picture of her doing that. Alright, it's happening. Huh? That works. Perfect. Absolutely beautiful. No notes. This is absolute perfection. Alright, back to work. Hold the skill button. Oh, I wonder if this goes into that secret underground like lab thing that we saw with Cardothea.
What's that sound? Come, we should check it out.
Cardothea would technically have a easier time in terms of not having to integrate with the culture and all that and knowing the people. So she probably found this lab faster because of that. She was just running around like a ruined area, basically. Don't touch that. We don't want you to get infected. Dots.
Lupa?
This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here. Let's go.
There's no mistaking it now. It's Imperator's frequency.
Yo, okay, thank you. What the fuck? I can't even get up there. I wanted to. Was I even supposed to? What is happening? What is happening? Okay, something tells me I wasn't supposed to spawn on that. I was supposed to spawn like right here. I was like, am I in first person mode? No, I'm just stuck in a rock. Okay. Alright. She's awakening to her persona! Oh, why then? Oh, that's why. No!
Thou carry the scent of Cardothea.
Not just knowledge, you've stolen the Sentinel's access too! Lupa's role in this story is it yours!
You just knocked a ghost out of possessing her. Okay.
Contender Mia?
It's the Threnodian. Lupa, this is something only you can do.
Tell me what I need to do.
Read the script. Adapt as required. I believe in you, warrior.
What is happening?
To lose our strength is the deepest fear of Septimontians. Pride hides the terror within. We fear no death, yet tremble before shame and failure. Did Domina Julia deceive me for this? I never got the chance to ask. The dark tide consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
Today as yesterday, we weave time beneath the tide. Swim, swim, wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction, on the stage of a repeating tale, waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
O righteous one, I shall depart without a word. The golden city in my childhood legend is swallowed by the abhorrent tide.
Like right
My
now
eyes
or
back to
in the
my
story?
fleeting
That's what I'm trying to
companion.
figure out.
Pages will scatter.
The quill will fall. This play shall be torn from its author's hands.
A wrong note in the shifting score.
We're just changing narrators.
O golden star full of mercy, pray tell me, as past and present intertwine, what fate have you chosen?
Hesitate not, warrior. You are the protagonist I have chosen. Only you can shatter the script and jump to the next page. Right. For the nobility you seek. For it all.
I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. So she's jumped into the script, the story, which is potentially where the other dimension is. Again, which one's the dimension? Which one's not? Who knows? I'm still trying to figure that out. She woke up. This looks like our dimension. Now I'm more confused.
A dream. No. It couldn't.
No. I was gonna say she possessed the body of the nameless girl. But
It's no
then
dream.
nameless girl was the Nodian. Yeah.
I'm not alone. The warrior put the hope of change in my hands. This
Which
feels
means you
good.
want to be.
Not standing there alone on the champion's stage. The warrior hasn't learned this yet, but I now remember traveling with Cartathea. I can't be in the real world.
Yes!
It's
Oh,
a Sonoro created by the Fraxidus. It's a realm of stories.
this is a fake world!
The story of the great Aegon lasts only 3 days. Before Cartathea came here, I had wandered this same bloody story more times than I can count. The dark tide consumed Septimont, and that monstrous, half-human, half-sea creature grows ever larger. Is this the Fraxidus plan? To feed it with Septimont's ruins? script. Yes, this Sonoro is like a book of plays. Each world in the Sonoro is a story that keeps repeating, like sheets of paper, all overlapping with one another. New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the
We're getting
changes in one story
answers.
bleed through to the next.
Oh! It's like reinterpretations of the same story.
After Cartathea's actions, Septimont, once destroyed by the Dark
A
Tide,
remake, if you will.
has begun to return to normal in the story where the warrior arrived. Cartathea saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior, who stopped the Threnodian in the last story. So in this time, I haven't lost my memory. The warrior had delivered a powerful blow against the monster, and the energy supply from the central hub has been cut off.
She's so smart. I love her. She's so big
That's
brain.
not even its full form. I once searched for its true form with Cartathea.
I love a woman with a smart brain.
I remember now.
She's
What we
smart.
see
She's
thrives in
strong.
the lower city's waters.
I'll be a house husband. Fuck
I
it.
won't let your trust be misplaced.
You can say warrior. Awesome. Oh, we saw the flash. It was just barely there. It wasn't as obvious, but there was a slight flash. That's awesome. So hold on. I just want to, just because we have it. There we go. Things are catching up. So see, now we are. Oh my god! It's like a timeline. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! It's like a timeline. So now Rover, so like Cartathea is pretty much stuck in this timeline, right? Like she's waiting for us to kind of quote unquote catch up, even though she's technically no one needs to catch up in the way it's laid out. Don't worry about it. The timeline split. In this one, Lupa just gets fully consumed by the Thenorian. This one, Cartathea partially stops the Thenorian, but not really, right? She's still fighting, I think. Rover stops the Thenorian here, at the very least slowing it down. And now we're in this timeline, where Lupa kind of jumped to. But we didn't, looks like we didn't jump back to the beginning of it.
The old district of Septimont, submerged beneath the waters due to the Dark Tide.
This is amazing.
The Dark Tide looms over Septimont like a stubborn storm cloud. Is the warrior? No. No time to worry. I have to find the cause of all this, and quickly.
Superhero landing. The statue has the Northern shit on it.
In a past story, I came here with Cartathea.
For the... oh no, after the water. How is Lupa walking on water? I'm just gonna pretend Cartathea is actually carrying her, because that does not make sense. This is part of
Look at you.
Cartathea was standing on water.
You can't go on much longer.
I think like, it was like a point where it's like, Cartathea is standing on water. And this is the district that we were trying to look
I
for her
feared
for.
as much. Then this is where we stop. strange. I remember everything about Septimon, but I can't remember. I can't even remember my name.
You didn't forget. Someone stole your role in the story. Even your name on the placards in the arena would be unreadable. Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking this story can it be reclaimed.
Too bad I won't last long enough to see that happen. I'm sorry, Cartathea. You saved me. But I can't help you in return.
When I was a child, long ago, I heard tales of Septimont. A city full of passion and life. People there drank deeply, laughed loudly, appreciated sculpture, and lived for the hunt. Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their light and heat before fading. But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tide sweeping the streets, the city was nothing but an empty shell.
That's right. My city is beautiful. When the autumn wind blew through the golden flags and wind chimes, time seemed to slow.
The Leviathan. I will not give it the chance to make the people of Rinascita weep and bleed. I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows.
Septimont, can I leave it to you?
Well, this happened before the battle in the arena
No.
with the echo.
You said it
No.
yourself. This is your city. Some things only you can do. The monster leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. Its frequency is similar to my own. The Threnodian created me to be a resonator for its power. But I wasn't the only one. Many vessels before me failed.
Mia was a vessel.
There is still much I don't know. I'll keep searching. But no matter what, you have a certain special.
Either Mia was a vessel or Lupa was a vessel, is what they're implying.
Once I sought
Or
to
they're
end
both
it all.
vessels.
Someone stopped me. Even a life mocked by fate can break its curse. Whatever you seek to do, whether you're weak or strong, you must strive for it. I returned to the world thanks to a certain person's help. I believe she will come here and reshape this twisted story.
Oh, must be quite the person, eh? I wish I could meet her and see how she does it.
Then you will see for yourself. Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. What we can't do now, someone will carry forward later. If you want to save your city, then hold on. No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going. Just like how you wandered Septimont before I came. Broken, yet determined to leave, to find help for the city. Jump to a new story, and bring my message to that person.
All right, Garcia. I'll try my best. First, tell me, what is that person's name?
That's why she had like a headache or something when we told her our name. That's why she had a headache when Rova told her name. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm close to that abnormal frequency.
Oh, there it is. That's what we saw. That was a little image we saw.
You're in the submerged aqueducts.
I mean, maybe she fought the Echo first. That could still work. What an awful day for rain.
The submerged aqueducts. I remember reading about them in the Silver records. There used to be an underground waterway leading to the plains. But now, with the old district completely flooded, we can only access it if we drain the water first.
How do you drain the water?
After my role was erased, Cartathea must have found the half-human, half-sea creature, and the Fraxidus. Like the warrior, she chose to remain on the closing of that page, to give new stories a fighting chance. That's why I only regained my name after I met the warrior. During our journey, the overlapping worlds the warriors saw were the monsters doing. It tried to use Mia to steal my role again, to corrupt Septimont once more. Only I can erase it from this story. Only I can prove that I'm real and it is fake. What happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago?
It was decades ago. That's always really confusing because I was like, it's making it sound like it only happened like
After
a few years
everything
ago,
you
and I was
went
like,
through,
is it decades or a few years?
What did the city of Septimont
Was
mean
decades,
to you?
quote quote decades. Probably 20 years ago at least, where the last Dark Tide hit. Raganusi.
I remember the entrance to the underground waterway is in the old district's bell tower. Ah, of course. The upkeep of these waters always falls under the Silver's jurisdiction. Maybe I can awaken the sleeping giant of glory. In Septimontian tradition, when it bears its blade and watches over the warriors leaving for the hunt, all gates and passages open. Many of the old routes are blocked, but I can try draining the water through the remaining ones. It's worth a try.
Puzzle time! Quote quote puzzle. You know, the
Covered in tidal blight. It has even fused into the joints. I'll need to clear this if I want to get it moving.
Good though.
Can't just clear the head. To get it to lift its sword and open the gates,
Oh, I
you need
didn't
to
even
clear
mean
the
to do that.
arms too.
Hello, boys.
With me! Together we howl!
Nice. Woo! We use animation. And no one's questioning this.
Need to check for more patrol units nearby.
No, buddy. I guess nobody look out for it. Oh, there's a fucking teleport spot down there, so we know we can get down there now.
Pray. With me to victory! Glory is upon us!
Yeet. Hopefully that's enough.
The water is drained. Time to head to the bell tower.
Well, you say that, but I
That
kind of want
monster
to.
is hiding in the depths of the aqueducts.
I want to explore though. Come go. Ah, it goes out here. Wait, no one questioned. Like a bunch of water just came out. No one questioned. A bunch of water just came out this way. Well, maybe we did question it. There's no one there to question it. Oh my god. Ugh. I need Lupa so bad, bro. Look at her, she's beautiful. She is literally a work of art.
Just this gate standing between me and the heart of the aqueducts. It won't open. I'll have to find another route. The copper mirror is calling. The warrior used it to see the past. I wonder if there's anything of that here.
Hello.
I've already pulled that body from the sea.
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any solid partnership. I know, Septimonte's current effort doesn't quite heed the Senate's wishes, but we'll see to that. A cup of poisoned wine, a passing fly, a dagger. Fate strikes where least expected. With someone as clever and calculated as you at the helm, the House of Silver need not fear for its survival.
I do not work with you for our sake. I do this for Septimont. Some of us have forgotten the terror of life adrift at sea. To survive the tide, one must make the right choices. We'll speak of other matters later. But tell me, why would you want a dead woman who fell into the sea?
Oh, they
Dead
retrieved
woman.
Mia.
Ah, you mean Mia? Indeed, she is the very heart of the unit I spoke of. The one we intend to build deep within these underground aqueducts. Alive or dead, her body holds the information we need. The Fraxidus's experiments here will continue for some time. In the meantime, covering up this little laboratory's existence will require your assistance, madam.
The heart? That weakling's resonance abilities were meager at best. Her performance in the arena was nothing special. If it weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals.
Do not be upset, my dear Domina. You're absolutely right. The girl is so feeble she can't resist her creator's will in the slightest. Winning the Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadow of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, weakness and strength. A person's nature is like two sides of a coin. And I've always found beauty in inevitable tragedies.
God, he's an asshole.
So Mia has been dead all this time. She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The sea took her.
I hear cowering prey.
Hi.
The fight is on! Die, evil! Together we howl!
God, I love her. Is that supposed to be up above my head? Hi.
Triumph at the spear Glory is upon us! I hear cowering prey. With me!
Oh.
With me! To victory!
Using a broadsword like a sidearm. don't really like that they kind of went away from the weapon being the main identity of her. Can I see
I
her?
shall have
I
no
can't.
one tarnishing Victory's honor.
Oh my god, I need you so bad. Like, she has this broadsword. She does not use this sword. I could take. God damn. I could take that right now. She does not use that sword unless I'm doing that finisher. Like, I'm really glad they went away from that. It just makes it a lot easier, like better, and a character design, an identity. You don't have to worry about adding a whole new weapon and new gacha rolls and shit either. There's that too.
This place has the Fraxidus written all over it. Without the Silvers keeping the place hidden, they wouldn't have dared. Ugh, the irony. A Septimontine aiding the enemy to build their den in the heart of our city. Even the impregnable Griffon's fortress crumbles from within.
Oh, hi, Fanova. Fanova? I keep saying Nova.
I trust you've seen the experimental unit in the aqueducts.
And what?
Well,
Is this going to answer why
what do
she's
you think?
helping us?
If not for the sword embedded in her chest, I could mistake the corpse for being alive.
Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when first pulled from the sea. Her data has been invaluable. As the Threnodian's failed resonator, this specimen is in its own way remarkable. You know, it wasn't so long ago that the rover intervened and Cartathea broke free from that tower. I discovered that a small piece of the Threnodian's essence within Mia was reawakened with the tower's resurgence into our world.
Sounds as though you found new inspiration.
Yes. Septimont will host the Great Aegon soon. I've come up with a rather intriguing idea. Before her death, Mia also attended the tournament. I'll use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself. I've already discussed terms with it and reached a modest agreement.
You spoke with the Threnodian. Has Leviathan already awakened?
Only a fragment of it remains. A weakened, cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger. I'll fashion a story for this sea creature, enabling it to fulfill what it once sought, to have the dark tides swallow Septimont whole. The Threnodian once sought to use Mia to find Septimont's central hub in order to corrupt the beacon system. Even if met with failure, it would control the champion's mind to infiltrate the city's upper echelons. Oh well, it all failed in the end. In the face of her futility to resist corruption, that girl chose death. She drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea before choking on her own blood. Fascinating, isn't it? Faced with the same predicament, strength and weakness still make a difference. The Blessed Maiden single-handedly thwarted the Threnodian's designs in Raguna, but this poor soul had no choice but to take her own life. A death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow. How poetic. How beautifully tragic.
I don't care for your taste, Cristoforo. I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Oh, such an impatient reader, Frolova. This play is nothing more than an amplifier, designed to nurture the Threnodian's lingering power. Once it grows large enough, I'll overlay the Sonoro onto reality. All that's needed is for Domina Julia to select the right champion. Swapping out the protagonist is hardly a challenge. Once the sea creature grows within the cradle I forged from the dark tide, the hymn of journeying paradise will spread from Septimont across Rinascita. Really, compared to those Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia, the story I've written for her is far more thrilling. Don't you agree?
And what if it fails?
Then so be it. You know, Frolova, stories are but mankind's attempt to imagine and rehearse fate. If this play proves Rover worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass their trial by fire, then isn't that a victory as well?
Alright.
Disgusting. To treat Septimont like a plaything. Unforgivable. What is so poetic or romantic about a story where someone is driven to death?
It still doesn't really answer. I wouldn't say missed it. Like, it didn't really answer why Folova didn't like this idea and wanted to help and decided to help us. But she very much could have just not given the script. Unless asshole over here actually told her to give the script to make it more interesting for himself.
I hear cowering prey. Oh, nothing! Glory is upon us! Triumph at the spear tip! With me! Into the spotlight!
I really like that the Echoes doesn't have them. Doesn't have the
Face me, coward!
doesn't need to just transform into it either. It's a little annoying because it kind of really interrupts the flow. So having it be kind of like an additional skill, it just kind of it's like a OGCD skill that you can activate. This doesn't cause the animation interrupt. I like that a lot better.
Together we howl!
God, I love her. I am actually in love with this fucking character. This is incredible. That thing above my head disappeared. At the top of the screen. It was related to my ult? Or my skill? Oh, cutscene film. Oh. Oh my.
Still lingering, Mia. A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the deep long ago.
Where are you going?
To claim the title. Was that not your unfulfilled wish?
That was never mine. The arena.
Be real, it doesn't sound exactly like Jennifer
I
English, but it kind of sounds like Jennifer English.
Need this victory.
I'm just gonna. Oh, shut up real quick.
But I do. Without a champion and the lion beast, I cannot touch the central hub left by Imperator.
We don't have the English voice actor.
You, Cartathea, both my daughters, my very creations. Why this fruitless resistance? Has Septimont ever granted you kindness? They neither love you nor need you. Long have you been forgotten.
We were raised by them. You will never understand.
Proud in battle, and yet yearning for strength. I know the heart of the Septimontians far better than you. Mia, you are simply too afraid to face their true nature. You choose to deceive yourself. You cannot admit that they used you and then cast you aside. You cannot accept that from the start you were insignificant.
No. Viburnum. My flowers.
Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little consequence.
Viburnum. The
Oh,
bloodleaf
wait, wait.
viburnum of Septimont. Oh,
I think this is the way Cartathea went.
I understand.
Starting to really look like it.
It's a flower often given to gladiators. A symbol of victory.
Let's check hold on, let me check the book real quick. There's been an update. I haven't checked earlier. Okay. Oh, I was right! I was like, this feels like this happened at least before the boss fight that Cartathea had, but she did. It is before. It's also before her finding her getting down to where Mia is, like the core, and destroying it, and going in here. Whether you could feel the world with her, but it's no longer matter. She had uncovered that point to the one responsible. Was heading toward the playwright. One of Factor's members looking here. She prepared for the coming battle. Rascal had no doubt that Rover would handle it. It was her sword. She believed in her completely. Yeah, so she took out the boss, right, the Guardian, and then she went over here. It's just like starting to go after the playwright. Here, Volva stayed behind. Lupa wakes up here, so at this point we're still... Interesting, very interesting. That was right, this was here. Then she went down under. And then Corthia went fought the boss. Because now we're heading down under as Lupa. Like, this is the way to get down. I'm still really sad I can't get Lupa for a long while, probably till like next year at least. But I'm probably gonna, like, next year at winter time or some shit. Because like Lupa's already on re-rotation like in February. It's fucking May.
I've always carried.
There's no way they're
this
gonna make her on
shame.
rotation that soon. Especially
Shame
with
for
characters like
something I didn't
all the
choose. Shame
Hongzog
for something that's
characters
just there.
but haven't been rollable for
Sometimes
forever.
It turns into doubt.
A little talk.
I try to live free, and I do most days. But still, I see it. I see the pain in their faces. In the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes on me. I've always wondered if I didn't have this gift, could I have reached this point with clean hands? Should I have judged those who trampled the rules to survive? Or was I blind to my own arrogance? Now, I don't think like that anymore.
Oh.
The warrior is stronger than me, no doubt, but she treats everyone the same. She didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, she chose to trust me.
Would that still have happened if I doubted her?
Thea spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations. Never stepped foot in Septimont before, but still sailed across the seas to be here.
How crazy would it be if the MSQ actually changed because I
And
trusted
Mia.
her? And now I get to play
resonance
with her.
ability might be
Instead of
weak,
like,
but
if it
she
was the other way
never
around,
ran
I would
from a
have
fight.
played us over
She
this
fought
scenario.
till her last breath.
I somewhat doubt that, because like most gacha
A
games
heart
do not
isn't
do that.
shaped by what it's born with, or what it's
That's
been
too much
given.
data for a gacha game.
I've underestimated others. And I've underestimated myself, too. But you! The arrogance! Thinking you understand the darkness in people's hearts, but you don't have a single drop of life in you!
You're heartless! Sorry.
Beautiful as ever. The Griffon's fortress. My city, Septimont.
Ah, the Majestic.
Built by the hands of the people.
Secondary name.
Not the Sentinel,
Ah,
and
cities have
not
those.
the Trinodian. Where there's light, there's always shadow. But people
big shadow,
need
sorry.
light. They'll chase
I'm gonna
it
keep
no
making
matter
references.
what. And they'll learn to live with the shadow. Mia, Thea, they were born and raised on
But
these islands.
the music's too.
They are daughters of Rinascita. They belong to no gods but their own.
Was it real? Was it mine? Was it worth it? Sometimes I feel like a flare that's stressed and pressed by the screams. All I know is my desire and my love won't fade. I'll set a fire when fears touch.
Move forward. Okay. Alright.
Better to die than to be a puppet.
Absolute cinema.
Does not scare me.
If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Oh my god. This is so Endwalker. It's golden.
Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. I believe in you, warrior.
We're gonna have cooler music than this whole boss fight.
I swear, by the eternal sun, I will slay you!
Look, I love my rock music.
From the fear and the longings of civilization, I was wrought. Born of the hearts of countless men and women, of babes and of the aged.
Ah! Oh, trash!
With sharp blades and silver tongue, you struggle for power and revel in the slaughter of the arena. From past to present, nothing has changed.
What right do you have to judge the people of Rinascita? Mia chose her end with dignity. Your very existence is an insult to her. Look at you cowering in this little incubator, desperate to evade your end. You will never understand what it takes to face the fear of death. Let's start! Glory is upon us! With me! With me! To victory! Break darkness! Together we howl! Is that all? Triumph at the spear tip!
Unite with me.
Meaningless move. Into the spotlight!
A human life is nothing more than a scream between life and death. The tide calls. Pray to me.
What the fuck is this?
Burn to dust! With me! To victory! Bleed, filth! With me! Glory is upon us! On now!
Oh my god, the music is. Oh my god!
On! Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word. Proud! Pitiful! Cry! Love! Race to the finish! To face death with the crown of glory! By my will! Let this light burn in all its fury!
To me,
There is no greater joy in this world.
What a shame. Seems the play I've written isn't well received.
What are you two plotting in Rinascita?
Oh dear madam. Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
There is something no one can take from me. All the bruises I have just believe it's a solution to my dozen deepest fears. Glory's not all about winning, but blazing to me last
It's real! Both of you are safe.
You're hard pausing that because I need a screenshot of this before it disappears. Shit. Hold on. No fucking window bars. Oh my god. Get the shit off me! Cinema, right there. Absolute. Save that shit. Alright.
The Threnodian's frequency is gone. Well done, Lupa.
you found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out of a knight's tale. No, wait, gladiator's tale?
Ah! Phew! Finally, I can stick my head out. Rover, are you okay?
Where have you been?
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier?
Wait, we're already in Septimont? I was just talking to you, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me. First it messed with my frequency, then I just passed out. Wait, Carthea? And a girl I don't know?
You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a tada.
What happened while I was out?
So you missed like the whole fucking chapter.
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we?
Yes, first of all, why'd you leave? So, we pretty much took that out. That's not part of the story anymore. Oh, cute. Oh, cute. Oh, cute. Cute. I like that. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. I like that. That's cute. As you walk out of the central hub, a familiar connection pulsates within your tacit mark. You turn around and see Carthea slowly gliding down from the sky and landing before you. After days of separation, you're finally reunited. She looks into your eyes, cracks a smile, and gestures in a different direction. Why it gotta sound so romantic? What the hell? Together you walk to welcome the lone wolf. You turn from the flames. Lupa embraces both of you tightly, and you feel her tremble as Rory gives way to delight at seeing both of you. Her words choke as tears fall. You pat her gently on the head to soothe her. This is a story co-written by you, Carthea, and Lupa, coming to an end. Ah, adorable. Love it. This is a really interesting way to do, like, timeline shit without it having actually be time travel. I kind of like that. I like this story. It really kept me on my toes. I'm sure there's people who are like, oh, this one was too confusing. I'm like, bro, it's so good. You need a story to keep you on your heads, otherwise you're gonna be fucking just bored.
The event that brought forth the Dark Tide, it must have been my death. After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times. It's hard to remember everything. All I remember is wandering the desolate city streets in a Septimont corrupted by the Dark Tide, unable to escape, until I met Carthea. She saved me. But in that story, we couldn't fully resolve the source of the disaster. Then in another story, I encountered you, my fellow warrior. After we parted, I awoke in yet another story, in the Vale of Glory, where I finally saw the Threnodian's true form in the submerged aqueducts. It had taken control of Mia's corpse, and was using the Fraxidus' Sonoro to grow its power. After defeating it, the Sonoro began to collapse. I passed through those crumbling pages to find you. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
Ooh, yes, optional dialogue.
My death. Well, I'll start from the very beginning. My journey to win the championship. I had failed to expose the family's match fixing. After being deceived by Domina Julia and winning the title on my own, my memories became a blur. I was probably under some form of control. The last thing I clearly remember was standing in the central hub in the Vale of Glory, pressing my spear into something that resembled a control panel. Then the Dark Tide began to surge. In the end, all of Septimont was swallowed by it. I'm not sure when all this started, or where the line between the reality I knew and the Sonoro world created by the Fraxidus began to blur. But in those 3 days of the story where Carthea didn't rescue me, I would always die on the first day, helplessly watching as my home slowly crumbled to dust.
Let me kind of put the review. I want to examine that. So for whatever reason, she put her spear into the quote-unquote control panel. The dark time begins because of that. So she has to have been tricked somehow.
Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
God, I love her.
Carthea saved me. The me who had lost her role and her memories. We wandered the abandoned city of Septimont and pieced together that the Fraxidus and the Threnodian were the true architects of the chaos. Yet in the end, my role was claimed by the Threnodian, and my body disappeared before Carthea's eyes. But before I was lost to oblivion, Carthea gave me a sliver of her frequency. I think it was that frequency that unknowingly led to our paths crossing in the story. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. Many years ago, Mia cast herself into the sea to escape the Threnodian's control. But Domina Julia recovered her broken body from the depths and handed it over to the Fraxidus. For years, they subjected her remains to twisted experiments until the Threnodian's essence, still lingering within her, finally awakened. The Threnodian took control of Mia's corpse, turning it into a half-human, half-sea creature monstrosity. It formed an alliance with the Fraxidus. The last trace of Mia's reverberation was forced to be part of it, tortured and ravaged. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
Wait, there we go. I'm still trying to figure out how she even... It's not important. It's definitely not important at all. But how the fuck did she Julia get the body from the fucking depths?
Oh, the script and the copper mirror you gave me. I'll return them to you now. It was a long story, but the ending turned out well. Though, thinking of Mia still upsets me. Her reverberations, trapped in that monstrous body. I can't imagine her suffering over the last 20 years.
When you defeated the Threnodian, you also set her free.
Yes. It was an honor to have that final battle with her. Thanks to you and Cartathea, I was able to rewrite the tragic ending of this story. Thank you, my fellow warrior.
God damn it, autoplay.
For believing in me.
I wasn't even hitting it. It's like, oh, we're gonna go too fast because fucking we didn't bother checking the autoplay. Small.
When I sensed the Threnodian's power here in Septimont, I immediately set out to find its source.
Ah, that's why you left.
It was quite sudden. I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter this Sonoro, which severed my contact with the outside world. I found Lupa in the city. She had lost her role. We traveled together for a time and discovered the architects of the destruction, the Fraxidus playwright Cristoforo and the Threnodian. Sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupa's existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged aqueducts where I found the Threnodian. It had inhabited Nia's remains and was hiding within an experimental unit. Unfortunately, I was unable to eliminate it entirely. It evaded me, slipping into hiding. I reasoned that you would sense the anomaly and come to Septimont, so I sought to offer you my aid. I battled the playwright, and in doing so, stripped him of his ability to control the script. Afterward, he, along with the other Fraxidus overseers, fled from me. With that, the Sonoro began to collapse. It was then that we finally met. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
Alright, run by me like the roles in the story shit.
Lupa and I formed a few theories during our investigation. In this Sonoro, where stories manifest as reality, roles
Thank you for fucking interrupting again.
Lupa and I formed a few theories during our investigation, though they may not be entirely accurate. In this Sonoro, where stories manifest as reality, roles define the identities of those within it. To lose your role is to lose both your name and memory. In truth, Mia has long since passed and does not truly exist here. It was Lupa, not Mia, who won the 3-day Aegon. I suspect the stories created by the playwright cannot stray too far from their original frameworks, a limitation of his resonance ability. This is why he erased Lupa's name, swapping her and Mia's identities. This allowed Mia to summon the Dark Tide upon Septimont. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? The central hub within the Veil of Glory was established by the Sentinel, and it appears no one had ever entered it before. Activating it requires 2 key conditions: victory, which grants the blessing bestowed by the Lioness of Glory through the Sentinel's mandate, and a trace of the Sentinel's frequency.
The Threnodian set its sights on Mia for this very reason, which, in turn, brought its attention to Lupa. I struck a significant blow to the Threnodian within the story, but because I failed to prevent the corruption of the central hub earlier, it endured, drawing strength from that source.
Throughout this journey, I often saw the figures of Lupa and Mia overlap.
It seems the Threnodian was attempting to replace Lupa, hoping to use her to corrupt the hub, siphon its power, and ultimately destroy Rinascita. Is there anything else you wish? Apart from the playwright, I also encountered 2 other Fraxidus leaders. One, a woman with a bandaged eye. The other, a man with scars across his face.
Whatever his fucking name was, I don't
Surely
remember.
they must be Frolova and Scar.
Wait, his name's the
But
Scar?
how is Scar in
Bro.
Rinascita?
Unfortunately,
It's not like
I never had the chance
didn't-
to confront
He probably
either
escaped
of them
jail if he
directly.
actually did capture him, but I don't think we
I
actually
saw
captured
them
him.
only briefly before they disappeared. I'm not sure why they've gathered here in Septimont. We must prepare for whatever plans they have. Is there anything else you wish to? The Threnodian's frequency has vanished from Septimont, but I fear this is far from. There is something else.
Ugh.
Perhaps due to the dark tide in the Sonoro, I can feel my balance shifting. The Threnodian's pull is growing stronger. Now that I think of it, this could very well be part of the Fraxidus' plan.
You need to head to the Black Shores, Cardathia. They've been dealing with the Threnodian for years. You should go there and run some tests. They'll know how to handle what's coming.
The Black Shores? Is that where you're from? If it's a place you trust, then I will go. There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimont. I found something tied to you there.
The central hub. Good timing. There's something I need to handle in the Veil of Glory, too.
Good. Let's set off together.
They just stand there. Might leave and come back. Purely out of curiosity. Oh, hey, something like that.
Leave it to me.
Well, not my problem. Let's see if they're still there. They will have deloaded by now. Yep, they're gone. Maybe like go back into this way? Let's climb this, let's grab this on the way up here. Like, those musical notes gotta be something. Some kind of puzzle that I'm missing. Flying challenge. Wow, look at that. That is beautiful.
Wind guide me.
over to 616. We're not gonna make that. Ugh. So climb this. Probably make it here. Apparently, again, this was made by Imperator. Okay, autoplay. Autoplay me.
When Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place. You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes?
Uh-huh.
For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories. For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimont.
The knowledge they would later forget.
It was a secret, one the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it.
Is this setting up the next zone? Because the music's very techy.
That seems like a clue. The true
We
secret
cannot
they
be
left for
skipping
you
the
is not here,
dialogue!
but in that direction.
Feel a faint sharp cold wind. It fades quickly as it touches his hand, but not before it points towards the distant destination Septimont. It's probably towards the south. I did
You
go
see,
there.
Before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimont.
Uh-huh.
The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and Lupa who claimed victory. The Fraxidus' power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid this is just the beginning. I once believed the Threnodians sought to use the Fraxidus to regain power, but its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
That direction, it leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and cull the spawning Tacit Discords.
Pause for a second. Light tide. Region. One of the signs that the hell's coming. So most of these are tide. Most of these are like omens that the dark tide is like kind of restarting up.
The dark tide connects everything. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you must go there yourself.
I feel like I
The
missed
worst
it.
of the storm
Why
has
did
passed.
Fulova give
Let's take a
Rova
moment to
the
rest.
book? This is a hey. We wait for the next patch.
Lupa, will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimont? I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier. The wind blowing through golden flags and the sound of wind chimes.
Of course, it would be my honor. but before we go, there's something I need to do first.
Lay Mia's soul to rest. Ugh.
Travel through a silver veil above the drifting mist.
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back. The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon. This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more.
The land ignites, reveals beneath,
but she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So, I think she would have wanted to rest here.
Griffins call, banners gold, glory haunts.
It's beautiful. Our city, the city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments and all our hopes.
There we go. Can you still see this? There it is. You can see the sword here. Mia's old sword. Stretching out your hand. Oh, sorry, I'll in case this tries to skip me. Stretching out your hand, your fingertips brush against this untarnished steel. A soft, serene voice hums through Mia's blade. She had always hesitated, never at peace, consumed by fear. The fear of both victory and defeat, of the city that both embraced and rejected her. At the end of the end, she had found contentment beyond the crowd and the cheers. The cold currents had receded, and the sunset was gentle. There was regret, yes, but no remorse. She closed her eyes, the last messages of her consciousness rising to the surface before dissipating like foam. Check mail! And here she kind of fell to the tides. Tides must have been a little higher those last few years. Alright. Let me double check something. Wuthering Waves. Quests. Oh, wait. Oh, I need to go to the bathroom. Okay. Back to what I was doing. I had to do an emergency bathroom break. Wuthering Waves. Quest list. Main quest list. If it's just one more, I might consider it. Is it 9:34? Takes about like it took me like 2 hours ish to complete it. Jesus, I am dying. I need to complete the actual. Oh, wrong one. We're on that quest. Trying to figure out. Oh, we got a lot more to go through, though. We got a lot more to go through. I want to, as much as I want to finish this out, I'm gonna save it for the weekend. Yeah. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save this act for the weekend and like just try to do like a really long stream and just finish up as much as I can. Yeah. Wow, what a great wow, dude. Apparently it's not even over yet either. Just get up here. Oh hi. I need you. What a very good story. That was very good. I'm very happy with what it did, where it went. That's really good way. I really like the way they basically told kind of like a time travel story without it actually be a time travel story.
This is a testament to my
It was
connection
very
with the world
good.
app me.
I very
And
much
It's
am
very much my companion now.
in love with Lupa. I am very much in love with Lupa. This is so unfortunate that she was already recently on reroll, so it's just not gonna happen. I'm just not gonna be able to reroll for her. I am saddened by this fucking information. Because I was like, oh my god, I love this woman. When's the next time I can pull for her, potentially? And just I literally miss her reroll by a few months. I'm sad. What was up? They give us a lot of stuff, but I don't have access to that one. I do have access to that. Alright. Well, next time, probably on the weekend, because I'm a little busy. I have some stuff I need to finish up at weekday nights. The weekend, on Saturday, or potentially Friday night, if I really feel like it, we'll continue with Rinascita. Bye-bye.